Join me as I dive into the world of self-care and take on the challenge of debunking some of the biggest myths out there. I'm so excited to share this video with you because self-care has become such a buzzword in recent years, and while I'm thrilled that people are taking an interest in their well-being, I've noticed that there's a lot of misinformation out there that's leading to misunderstanding and ineffective practices. That's why I want to take a step back, clear the air, and give you the lowdown on what self-care is really about. There are so many myths surrounding self-care that it's no wonder people get confused. One of the biggest myths is that self-care is only for pampered princesses who have all the time and money in the world to indulge in fancy spa days and exotic getaways. But the truth is, self-care is for anyone who wants to take control of their wellness, no matter their budget or lifestyle. Another myth is that self-care is selfish, that it's all about indulging in pleasures and neglecting responsibilities. But in reality, self-care is about making intentional choices that nourish your mind, body, and soul so that you can show up better for yourself and others. There's also the myth that self-care has to be grand and Instagram-worthy. Think elaborate meditation altars or elaborate morning routines that take up half the day. The truth is, self-care can be as simple as taking a few deep breaths, enjoying a cup of coffee in silence, or reading a book before bed. Then there's the myth that self-care is only about feeling good, that it's all about avoiding pain and discomfort. But real self-care often requires us to face our fears, confront our insecurities, and sit with our emotions, even when it's uncomfortable. Let's explore some of these myths in more detail, shall we? One of the biggest myths is that self-care is a one-size-fits-all approach. We're often told that we need to practice mindfulness, meditation, and yoga to be truly self-caring, but what if those things just don't resonate with you? What if you're someone who finds solace in playing video games, writing in a journal, or simply taking a long walk? Doesn't that count as self-care too? The truth is, true self-care is about understanding what nourishes you, not following some trendy prescription. Another myth is that self-care is only about relaxation and calming down. While relaxation is definitely an important part of self-care, it's not the only part. Sometimes self-care requires us to take action, set boundaries, and make tough decisions that might not feel relaxing in the moment, but ultimately lead to a greater sense of fulfillment and empowerment. Then there's the myth that self-care is only about individualism, that it's all about focusing on yourself and neglecting others. But real self-care recognizes that we're all interconnected, and that taking care of ourselves is actually a way of taking care of those around us too. Here's the thing, true self-care isn't about following trends or jumping on bandwagons. It's not about buying into some fancy program or product that promises to fix all your problems. True self-care is about understanding your personal needs, values, and desires, and making intentional choices that align with them. It's about recognizing that you're a complex, multifaceted human being who deserves to be treated with kindness, compassion, and love. And that's the most powerful myth-busting of all. So let's recap what we've debunked today. The idea that self-care is only for the privileged few, that it's selfish, that it has to be grand and Instagram-worthy, and that it's a one-size-fits-all approach. I hope this video has given you permission to redefine what self-care means to you, and to explore what truly nourishes your mind, body, and soul. Thanks so much for watching, and I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever fallen prey to any of these self-care myths? What are some common misconceptions you've encountered on your own self-care journey? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos on wellness and self-care.